One of the things that we're most proud of is that we have grown significantly. There's been tremendous interest in the program. When you look back to the start of the program, if you were to say, you know, where should we be doing first tee programming in the Met area, and you were to have put up a wish list and drawn circles around places, it would have been places like Newark, Bridgeport, you know, the center of Long Island, the Bronx for sure, Brooklyn, and that's where we are now.
The first tee kind of gave us a reason to come together.
And I think it is unique, I think, around the country that an amateur association, PGA section, working together as the creators and founders of a first tee, and I think it's worked very well.
I think it allowed us both to work together for a common cause, but to continue the programs that we've been working on independently as well.
In looking back at a milestone like the 10th anniversary, I think that's one of the most rewarding things, is you do see the success stories, you do see the kids that have gone on to college, the kids that have graduated and come back and helped out with the program, some of them even as employees of the first tee. Kids that are involved in the first tee are performing better than their peer group in school. They're going on to college at a much higher rate than their peer group.
It speaks to the fact that we as golf associations were never going to let this fail. This was a promise that we made not only to the kids but to the golf community, that it was important and that we would see this through. Responsibility, integrity, honesty.
First tee and what we're doing in teaching the kids isn't just about stance, grip, and posture. It really is about a youth development program where you're teaching them to be better family members, better students, better citizens. It does use golf as a vehicle to teach those things, but for example, goal setting. And they'll use goal setting in terms of golf, but then they'll apply it to the classroom.
We're saying to the kids, this is a lesson not in golf, but in what your life is all about.
Golf has a great reputation, a clean reputation. It is the kind of sport that parents want their kids to be involved in. We see a lot of single parents from the kids that are in our program who really don't know a lot about golf, but they know that it's something they want their child to be involved in because it has a great image and it is a good sport that has a wonderful history and tradition. Yeah, actually we've had a number of players. Interesting, I think 2 years ago was the first time where the MGA runs very competitive junior and boys championship and something called the Carter Cup, which is an elite invitational junior event. And last 2 years we've had graduates of the first tee or first tee participants qualify and play in those events. The National First Tee runs a terrific event out at Pebble Beach, the First Tee Open, and we've had kids that have qualified for that event. So while creating the next Tiger Woods isn't really our specific objectives here, we have created some very interested golfers and some competitive golfers, so that's terrific. I think the one area there where we may try to expand is into Queens, and we don't have a facility in Queens right now. I think that certainly would be on a futures list as a target. But again, I think the only thing really holding us back from doing even more programming, impacting more kids, is finding the funding to do those things. One of the things that we would hope to accomplish as part of our 10th anniversary celebration is a celebration of the first tee and what we've been able to accomplish, something that would get the message out about what we're doing to a very wide audience here in the metropolitan area, and to maybe get some of the tour players involved, to get some of our founding partners like the Rudens and the Len Wilf and some of the other trustee level people involved. We have some great ideas and we think that they'll come to fruition.